All right, day 2. We are at. She's too busy. Hollywood Studios. All right, so started off the day with a lunch at one of my favorite places. Well, one of our favorite places, the Derby. The Derby. The Brown Derby. The Brown Derby. Always correcting me and shit. The Brown Derby. Okay, so immediately the differences, right? Coming here to Hollywood Studios post-COVID. Clearly, masks still a rule. Hand sanitizers everywhere. Precautions. Number 2, attendance. Definitely, again, limited capacity, which is very cool. Like I'm down with it. One thing you'll notice that when you guys come here is a lot of the food vendors and the drink vendors around the park are actually closed. Why are they closed?
You can't carry drinks.
You can't carry drink and food around. If you're gonna eat and drink, you gotta be stationary. So they close a lot of these smaller booths to prevent people from walking around, eating and drinking without a mask, right? So if you're eating and drinking, you gotta be what is it? Stationary. You gotta be stationary. You gotta be staying still. So a lot of these smaller food vendors are closed. That's why we ended up going to the Brown Derby for some food. We usually just do the outside bar and grab some food there and a couple of drinks. But the outside bar area is just reserved for to-go drinks and open seating. So no food on the outside bar if you guys usually do that here at Hollywood Studios. The other difference that we've noticed is the virtual queue, right? So here at Hollywood Studios, the big virtual queue is
Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of the Resistance. Normally, pre-COVID and before the shutdown, you would have to come here at first thing in the morning. Whenever the park's open, it's a mad dash to get inside the park so that you can get on the virtual queue. That no longer is the situation. Again, limited attendance. So the virtual queues, they're doing 2 for Rise of the Resistance. One at 10 and the second one at 2 a.m. Not 2 a.m., 2 p.m. We got here, we got right into the park at around 2:08 and it was already full. The virtual queue was already full. So we'll just probably have to come back for that virtual queue next time. I think we're gonna come back here in a couple of days to try to catch Rise of the Resistance. Beyond that, we're gonna continue to explore the park. So we'll see you here in just a little bit. All right, so that was Vacation Fun with Minnie and Mickey, an animation only available here at Hollywood Studios. You can't find that or watch that anywhere else. Yeah, it's good little fun, 10 minutes short. A little more on the modern style than I personally prefer, just with cartoons in general, especially with Minnie and Mickey. I'm kind of old school, so I prefer an older school style. However, I mean, it seems to be a hit with the kids. They absolutely love it, and it's good fun. So from here on out, looks like we're going to
Galaxy's Edge.
that way, Galaxy's Edge. We'll see you there. What am I thinking? We can't head over to Galaxy's Edge in this direction without hitting the classic Star Tours. So I'm gonna hop on there. 15-minute wait, no big deal. We'll see you after the ride.
Stay and play in the clouds and enjoy the spectacular Fantasy in the Sky fireworks pageant every single month.
I've seen him before.
All right, Star Tours, classic. I don't know. For me personally, as you can tell, I'm a huge fan. This is a ride that will never get old. One thing I didn't remember coming into it is that it does have 3D glasses. So I was a little sketched out by it. Obviously, it's another high touch point. Lots of potential for more hands. But again, just got to trust Disney, right? I think they do an amazing job keeping everything clean. with the sanitation. There's lots of hand sanitizer stations around. So yeah, don't let it keep you from enjoying and having a good time here at the parks. All right, so anyways, that said, it's time to look around the gift shop. Here we go. First stop, the manager. Look how cute this thing is. So cute.
Come here.
We're gonna end up getting one. All right, so on the way to Galaxy's Edge, we normally stop at the Baseline Tap House, right up in there, grab a cold one, take a little bit of a break from the heat, but it's super crowded over there, not very many places to sit, and you know, still a little sketched about the proximity situation, so we're just gonna keep moving on because they do have refreshments here in Galaxy's Edge, so let's go. All right, here we are, Galaxy's Edge, my home away from home. As I said earlier, the virtual queue is done for today, so there is no riding or getting on Rides of the Resistance, at least without having to check back till the park closes. It's no big deal, we've already rode it. Same for Smuggler's Run. It's even though there's no fast passes and it's not that busy here, it's still a 45-minute, as of right now, 45-minute wait time. No big deal. Again, I'm not too stressed out about hopping on that ride. We've already done it. As much as I want to do it, I don't really want to wait in a queue right now because it's so hot out here. So there's plenty more things. I was just saying, there's plenty more things in this part of the park to enjoy than just those two rides, right? It's this particular section of Hollywood Studios is so rich. There's so much detail that yeah, you don't even have to get on either Rise of the Resistance or Smuggler's Run to have a good time. So we're gonna keep exploring. Check it out. We'll catch you guys in a little bit. All right, so if you were a pilot in the Star Wars universe, what would you fly? I always fancied myself an X-Wing fighter pilot, but obviously with somebody who is as strong in the Force as I am, I could pretty much fly anything. And if I ever had the opportunity to fly the Millennium Falcon, definitely that would be the one. So let's go. All right, so here we are at the Black Spire Outpost, one of the coolest spots. Well, I don't know. All of Galaxy's Edge is freaking amazing. But yeah, so this is awesome. A couple of things about this particular area, the marketplace, is that each shop, as you can see here, all the shops within this area, they're only allowing one party, one group at a time. So yeah, not a big deal because it's not super crowded. But if you gotta go and check anything out, it can only be one group at a time. So you and your family, or if it's just you. But you have to wait until the previous party is done. Again, not a big deal, not super crowded. The other thing, if you've never been to Galaxy's Edge, is that there's a lot of different signs and things that you can translate. You just gotta make sure you have the Play Disney app, right? So the Play Disney app, there's a gaming section or gamification section in the app that allows you to translate some of these things. It's got particular some tasks as well. Allows you to translate a lot of these signs that are in Arabic. Completely interactive experience here at Galaxy's Edge. One of the many reasons why I absolutely love it here. So we're gonna keep on moving, check out some of these shops, and I mean, just the detail is crazy. So yeah, we're gonna keep on moving, and we'll catch you guys in a bit. Using the Force. One drinks with the Force, Anakin.
You're so special.
Gold Squadron Lager. It's delicious. Only drink with the Force. All right. Hot out here, so gotta take a quick break. this is new to me. I haven't had this yet. We didn't have this last time we were here. It is a Gold Squadron Lager. It's actually really, really yummy. I know I was just goofing around there in that last clip, but it's delicious stuff. Perfect for a hot day, cold beverage on a hot Batu afternoon.
Thank you for visiting us today. Just a few moments.
Delicious.
Good. Excellent. Thank you, citizen. We appreciate your support.
All right, so the wait time for Smuggler's Run has come down to 15 minutes. I mean, can't beat that. Can't beat those odds. We're gonna hop on here. Just had my Gold Squadron Lager, and we're gonna go smuggle some shit. Let's do this.
Repair site, huh?
All right, so that was Smuggler's Run. It's an amazing ride. Stopping in here in Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities real quick, which we didn't get a chance to stop in here last time back in January. So this is a added bonus, an extra treat. We're gonna check this out before heading out of here. Yeah, well, catch you in a little bit. Well, that just about wraps it up. Most of the afternoon, most of the day was spent at
Galaxy's Edge.
yeah, Galaxy's Edge, which I mean, it's normal. It's normal. It's the newest area in this park. But yeah, beyond that, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, guys. Adjust your park experience. You got to get used to the mask. Obviously, this is our second day, so we're pretty much used to that. What the other thing in these parks with Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and Epcot that you got to consider is it's going to be less conducive to walking around with a drink or a snack in your hand, right? So that was definitely an adjustment for us. We're used to getting a beverage and walking around. To have to stay stationary with a beverage is definitely, it's definitely something that I got to get used to. But you know what? Whatever. If that means safety, if that means everything is
Keeping open.
if that means if that allows the parks to stay open, then I'm willing to comply. So that's it, guys. That's Hollywood Studios. We'll catch you guys on the next one. So stay tuned in a couple days for another episode. See ya, and may the force be with us all.